Hello and welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com and today we are starting on a new page. So let's open up the book before we announce the pattern for today. It is this page. We made these two pages here last time, so now it's this page. Let's just be grateful for being able to draw on this page here. A nice fresh start. Let's be grateful for the day today. Taking a deep breath and relaxing the shoulders and the hands and the fingers. And just being grateful for being able to sit here and have a nice moment of drawing. Okay. So we're going to start with a dot in each corner. This way our paper is not all black anymore. And I am going to make that into a border. Oh, and I'm using my white charcoal for this as the page is black. So we want to be able to see our border. Now we need some kind of string, and I'm not really sure what to do, so I might go in with some circly things, just like as I was a kid when I made a lot of these on papers and then just colored in all the different rooms. I liked that as a kid. I think maybe going in with a line from here to there just to get a little more rooms, and I think that will be it for the string. We can always change up the strings a tiny bit if we want to, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, I am going in with the first pattern. It is this one, and I am using my Jelly Roll 08 with this one. And this is a white jelly roll. You can use whatever kind of jelly roll you want to. This one is the one from Sakura. Anyway, the first one is a border, and we don't have a lot of border space, so that's kind of a thing here. I might put it in right here. Let me put it in right here. So I'm starting with making a line. And then I'm going a tiny bit up, and then I'm making another line. And then I find my eraser here because I don't want this line in the middle of my border. So I'm just carefully erasing that. So this pattern goes kind of in a wiggly line up and a wiggly line down. So you have kind of a triangular shape. Then I go a tiny bit further down my line and do the exact same squiggly line mountain thing. And I'm gonna do that all the way down this line here. Just taking my time and relaxing in my wrists. And I'm sorry about my voice. I have a cold. I got the flu the other day and I'm still not all back, and I have been coughing and coughing and coughing, and it is kind of ruining my voice. Anyway, I'm making these mountain peaks just the opposite way now. Making this kind of zigzag pattern in between. And now I am going in here with some lines in one of these mountain peaks. Just auraing the top line here. Like this, and I'm gonna do that in all our mountains. So I am actually just starting here on the top. It's easier for me. Line downwards. I'm just gonna do that all the way down here, and you could do it in this peak here, but I'm gonna do something different because I was reminded that these color pencils are really beautiful on black as well. So this is the Cool Erase colors that I have here. You can use other color pencils. It's not all that is working really nice on black paper, but these are. So I have a yellow, I have the green, I have a white, and I have a light green. And I'm gonna use those here in these last peaks. Actually, I'm just erasing the white there for the end. So what I'm gonna do is that I am going to take my yellow and I'm lightly placing some yellow in the edge or the tip of these triangular shapes. Very lightly. I don't want to push it into the paper yet. Then the light green. Again, I like to do it lightly first. Then the dark green. And then I am going in with my white over everything because it is really helping everything to blend. And on the white you also get it a little lighter in the color so that the color will be easier to see. So this white pen here is actually kind of magic, especially on the black pages. And now I'm going back with all my colors, first the yellow, and this time I am pushing a tiny bit more of the color into the paper. So now you can see the color a tiny bit better on the black than we did in the start. The yellow is always a bit difficult, but I like the lighter touch of the yellow. And then our light green, and again I'm pushing a little harder this time around. And you can of course use the colors you want to. I like a gradient of three different colors when I am doing things like this, and I like to use 3 colors that kind of matches. But I will leave that up to you. If you like a lot of colors blended together, then you can of course do that. But personally I am more a 3 color person. There we go. And I like to go back again. I know there's a lot of forth and back coloring here, and this time I am giving it everything with my coloring here. And you can see the yellow is kind of starting to stand out. Really nice. Then the light green. Oh, I jumped a page, didn't I? No, okay. I got scared for a second. Anyway, back to the dark green here. And there we go with the coloring. I really like that. I have a tiny bit of my charcoal here that I don't want to see, so I'm just getting rid of that one. But now for shading, you can do this in so many ways, but I am gonna pop in a tiny bit of my white charcoal here. If you are on a white page with black lines, then you can use your graphite right here for this instead. This is kind of doing the same thing. It's making a shadow just with white instead of the graphite. And I'm gonna do a tiny bit here in between the colored areas, just a tiny bit, so that we have the feeling that it's kind of more rounded, like that, like a tube going down the page or something. There we go. So that is the first pattern for this page. I actually think it turned out really, really neat. It was this pattern right here. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you for watching and have an attitude of gratitude.